Gets him. Alright. I just finished beating the guy, my tape ran out, so I have to reiterate where I was. So all these now are going to slide forward, I believe. Yes. And the person I just defeated, I rolled a die for him. So I got a blank coming up in the back. And I did gain subterfuge when I beat him, but that doesn't really help me at the moment. What I really need is some contacts. This game is easier with more players. The downside is the person who's good at whatever's coming up doesn't always go. Because with multiple players, you usually have people divvying out who's good at what tasks. You just gotta hope that they get a turn in time before the thing falls off the side. Alright, I am going to attack... the empathy one at the front is my best option. I need a 1 or a 2. And I rolled a 3. No fame to spend, so I can't modify that roll. And I end up going to the target ground because I rolled the black die, that's where it sent me. So this goes down by 1 because the empathy guy's coming off. The tooth up here gets rotted. All these slide up 1 space. Empathy guy stays in the back. And I reroll the difficulty, and he's even harder. That's not good. Alright, next turn, I am in the training ground, so I get to roll the blue dice. And I roll nothing. I'm having a really bad day for rolls, so I do move forward though. But the contact guy does come off and rots his 4th tooth. He's getting close to getting the ball. So at least he's only going to be normal difficulty coming back up, but that doesn't mean anything to my character since I have no points in contacts. My turn, I will encounter, no matter who I encounter, I need a 1. I think I'm going to go to the training ground. Everything slides forward. I get to roll the blue dice. Alright, I rolled a wild, which means I can apply it to any of my stats, and there is a contact here, so I will apply a wild to the contact and give myself a point in contacts. My other choice was a point in subterfuge, and I would rather have the contacts right now. It's hope against hope that I get more contacts, and I might be able to do something. Alright, this comes off. These move forward. And I re-roll this one. Another blank. I am getting lucky at that point at least. I'm going to go back to the training ground. And hopes against hope that something will turn up here. Combat guy's coming off. It's going to move my survival up 1. And put a rotting cube on there. It will be regular difficulty coming back to the back. Alright, I am in the training ground. I get to roll the training dice. Oh, I rolled nothing. Training dice are not my friends today. This one's coming off. That's another rot on the contacts. At least he's easy in the back coming up. So, I might be able to take the easier one. If I can get him off the board, I'll be alright. Everything slides up. Alright. I'm going to try the easy contact in the back. Just because that means I need a 3 or less. I rolled a 6. That's not going to do it. Let's see where I go. I rolled gum, so I get to stay where I'm at. And this one comes off. And there's a subterfuge who finally showed his head. I'm not as worried about him right now. I'm still worried about the contact guy, so I'm going to attack him again. 3 or less. I got a 10. And it pushed me to the training ground. Empathy comes and hits me, boosting my survival. He's going to be a difficult empathy coming up again. Alright, training ground. Get to roll my training ground dice. I got a wild and I got an empathy. Nothing else there really helps me, so I will use it on empathy. And I move forward 1. Combat hits me, I lose, or survival goes up another 1. And it's going to be a normal combat coming to the back. And combat gets rotted again. I will try again for that contact guy. 3 or less. Still my best bet. And I roll a 4. Not going to help me. So where do I end up? I end up to mild injury. This white one comes off, which is nothing. We do have a fame coming to the back, but it's a half fame. So it's a difficult one. I gotta roll the hospital die now. I got a single heart, or a heart with a plus, which is enough to get me to the training ground because I was right at the edge of the hospital. But combat guy comes off, rots his 4th tooth, and we have a ×2 combat coming at least. Alright, I get to roll for the training ground. I didn't get anything on training ground. And I move forward. Contact gets rotted again. It's not looking good. I guess I'll attack combat. The ×2 combat. Okay, I need a 3 or less on that one. And I get a 9. I end up back at the training ground. Subterfuge finally gets hit. Moves the survival up. And it goes to the back. Alright, training ground. Nothing. I've never had so many useless training ground rolls in a single game. Get hit again by empathy. It rots that 4th tooth. I guess I'll try for the contact guy over here. I need a 1 on any of them, so he's as good as... Oh no, wait, there's the combat ×2. I'm going to do that one. I need a 3 or less. And I roll 5. You know, I'm bound to roll something good here eventually. Combat hits me, survival goes up. Combat gets a 5th rotted tooth. Normal difficulty, bumps to the back. I'm in the training ground because that's where I got thrown, so this turn I get to roll the training dice. Alright, I got wild in combat. I'm going to use those ones. So I'm going to boost my combat up. And then I move forward, fame comes off. And it's going to be a fame 1/2 at the end. Notice when fame came off, my survival did not move. But when I didn't kill anybody. So, yeah. Alright. I'm going to do the combat ×2. Now I need a 5 or less. I rolled a 3, finally. I killed the combat. I get to roll the training dice after I move this survival up. Alright, I got a wild and a contact. I will increase my contacts because they're needed badly. Contacts are going to kill me otherwise. Everything slides up 1. And I reroll this. And of course it'll be a contact in the back. Alright, I'm going to fight the contact in the front. I need a 1 or a 2. And I roll a 7. I move to the training ground. He's coming off, but it's going to boost me up to there. That rots the 6th, or actually the 7th tooth. 1 more tooth and I'm in trouble. I'm dead. So I can't let any more contacts come for the rest of the game. I gotta kill them all. Alright, this turn I roll training ground. I rolled 2 empathy, so I get 1 of those. So I get a point in empathy. Subterfuge hits me. It's going to be an easy subterfuge coming up. I'll face the contact ×2 because I need a 5 or less. And I roll a 1. Finally. And I roll nothing for training, of course. And of course I'd roll more contacts coming up behind. Hit by the combat guy. Again. He's getting close to killing me too. I will attack contact guy. It's up here because if I don't kill him, I lose. I need a 1 or a 2. Oh, it was so close to a 2, but it rolled over to an 8. So I fail, I roll the dice, I go to the training ground. That's gonna be game. There's no way I can get to that contact in time. So this turn, this comes off. Everything slides up 1. Next turn, I have to roll the blue dice because I'm in the training ground. I don't have a choice of attacking. I do get a contact, of course. But the last contact comes, it hits me. Pushing me to 21 here. And rotting the very last tooth over here. So I lose. So close. Well, kind of. I knew I was in trouble up around here. Whenever I kept getting hit and I couldn't get more stats. All the bad rolls I had in the training ground didn't help. So I lost from here. Final stats: empathy 5, combat 4, contacts 4, subterfuge 3, fame 0. I made the survival track 23 out of 32. Winning is getting this to number 33 because it's leaving 32. But that's Plaque Attackers. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed the game.